what did I do? And greetings, everyone. Hello, Creative Luck. Probably don't want it sitting on a card table. Probably be able to take a desk from your bedroom. That's just getting a dresser. Well, yeah, I certainly hope that you manage to get something that's gonna work. Alrighty, so this is not going to be anything impressive, basically. Space Engineer has become a game that I just relax in. I've got something to tear down over there. I hope that otherwise you're doing well. And yes, I decided to take the afternoon off today. Ran an errand and well, I play in peaceful mode. While there are times where I'll play games, play Space Engineer with the wolves and some enemies on. On the whole, this is a game that I don't want to have to fight with. One of the recent updates has added something that I do kind of like. Buildings like that, bases. Like this, I'm guessing, is linked to the Prototech stuff. And I kind of like that. Like there was a couple of towers that I had to deal with. But beyond that, nothing. Beyond that, it's just a quiet thing. Alright, so that's... Stesh, I know the game. I've heard of it. I think I've even watched a couple of... I think some people I know play it. I believe I tried the demo. And if it's the game I'm thinking of, it left me with a sense of, man, I get that they're trying to be realistic, but this is overly complicated, too complicated for me. Rockets. I get, and the thing is, like, if I'm in the right mindset, I can enjoy complexity, but as a rule, it is not my thing. Or to be more precise, it depends the kind of complexity. And I can't describe it right off the bat because a game like Delta V is complex, but in a way that makes me want that made me want to overcome it rather than make me want to walk away. And some games are like that, others aren't. That's, Delta V Rings of Saturn. It is a mining game with, as far as I can tell and that I've been told, highly realistic ship control. And
inventory full.
And I can attest to the fact that it is complex. But like I said, honestly, like when I first played it, when I tried it on one of my Saturdays the Tiger tries, I it was enough that I did not play it long, but actually, no, I did play full. But yeah, like I said, like figuring the game out was actually interesting. Like I said, some games do that, others don't, and I can't speak to what will do what. But as with everything, the only important thing is that we have fun. That we enjoy whatever game we play. The game you played. You could still play with the game. Freezes for a few minutes then it'll run at 15 FPS. Yeah, that does not make for an enjoyable gaming experience, I figure. Well, if you enjoy that, but it plays, that's cool. I don't. I'm not gonna ask for 1,000 FPS, but I want a decent. Need water. You're not a purist? Well, that's probably good. I don't think of myself as a purist. I just... I just like having a game that runs well. And, that is a term that varies from person to person. Are bay windows something that... Oh, we do have that. Nope, I don't. I don't think I do. It requires signal block. It's the signal block DLC, which I don't have. Run smoother if you don't have headphones connected. Ooh. Run smooth if you don't have headphones connected. Your laptop USB port is cooked. That's possible. That is definitely odd, in my opinion. Whoops. Is there anything other than Windows User anymore? 3 kilos of ice. Sorry, 3,000. Whoa! That's a battery. But I have one up here. Okay. I can destroy this one. Find not being best anymore. Well, yeah, overheating is definitely a possibility. Think what I am going to do instead is go go in that direction. Because the pylons under here. So. Not if it was built as a gaming computer, but I don't know if that's what it was.
Inventory full. Energy low.
Do I have another bunk left? Do I have a bunk left? No, I don't have a bunk left. Where's the couch? Yeah, it definitely sounds like your system is due for an upgrade. Huh. That's interesting. I guess they've moved stuff around a whole lot. How old is the laptop? Oh, we're gonna let that fall. Okay, you're not pulling? That's interesting. Is something looks like it's okay. Thanks a lot for blowing up my stuff. Well, okay. Yeah, it looks like, well, I didn't lose everything, but now that there's no power to it anymore, I am in danger of it despawning. So I'm gonna... Well, if you got it new, it shouldn't be that much older than when you got it. You say it was a present, so... Well, okay, at 4 years old, then yeah, it would, you know, its age would show, especially in a gaming computer. Gaming machines, because of how performance changes, age a lot faster than work machines. A work machine, you can get away with a decent amount. 2019, yeah, well, that's old. You know, a work machine can get away with a decent amount that... Okay, so you don't have... well, yeah, that I can't. That I don't know enough to comment on. Your hardware in your gaming is at least 10 years old. It does just fine today. You replaced it last week. Yeah, this is the first system I have that's water cooled. To be fair, every system I've had before that for the last 15 years, 20 years was a laptop. So. Well, even if you didn't use it a lot, wear and tear is still a thing. But yeah, I mean, no, I definitely hope you find the pieces you need, that you are able to replace the. Get yourself a working system again. Wow, the battery has already despawned.
Inventory full.
No. I'll grab stuff until the rest of it despawns, and then then it'll be gone. Well, 9 years old. We are at the end of 2024, so... Well, tail end of 2024. I mean, it's an old machine. Like, my writing laptop, my writing machine, which is my laptop, is now 5 years old. It was a gaming laptop. Well, it is a gaming laptop. I'm not using it as such. So I expect it to work as my writing system for quite a while. But 5 years when it came to my gaming stuff is kind of the lifespan I expect. Now that I've got a box, I'm hoping it's going to last me a little longer. Well, I don't build, but you know, I am not afraid of spending good money for a gaming laptop. So you don't play COD? I don't know what that is. Call of Duty. Okay. I don't play that either. I do play Minecraft, and that's a hog on a machine. I enjoy Minecraft. Well, once in a while. The big mod these days is Create, and I'm not a fan of that one. Create does not work for me as a mod. Which makes it, which annoys me a little bit, because I would have liked to have played Stone Block 3. A fan making noise per se doesn't have to mean much. But it is a sign that you probably want to look things over. I get full warranty on my stuff, so when things starts misbehaving, I'll take it to the shop. The biggest surprise to me with water-cooled system, because when I looked into them a little bit, was the fact that they were fans. Like, honestly, in the way my mind worked, when somebody told me water-cooled system initially, I figured the entire computer was in water, or not water, but a non-conductive liquid that would keep it cool. The fact that it was simply water run through tubes to move the heat around, and still needed fans and water. Well, pure water is non-conductive. The moment there's a little bit of impurity in it, it becomes a decent conductor. And it's very hard to keep impurities out of water. Yeah, only pure distilled water will not be a conductor. Will not conduct. Anything else will quite well. And considering that water is something. Well, actually, the oxygen in water is an oxidant. You always end up with impurities in water. So, someone put PC in tub with tap water. Ooh, the result must not have been pretty for the computer. Yeah, they conduct, go to the ground, it's immersed, no, not grounded. cool. Water can quite a bit reddish brown color. Imagines seeing a PC put in that water. Yeah. Yeah. That would not be pretty. Hey, Simon, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Ooh, that's been emptied. Glad to hear it. You know what? Wonder what happened. That an entire block for the screen? That's interesting.
Inventory full.
Oh yes, I saw. I followed. Well, I not solidly, but I followed a lot of the progress of that as well, including when he flooded his server room. Well, not flooded, but when he ended up dumping water in this server room. Did he end up sticking with it, though? Because like I said, I didn't follow it very, ardently, so I don't know if he ended up sticking with it. Well, the thing is, I don't follow Linus Tech and Tech Tips. It's just that somehow they're always showing up on my dashboard. So I catch, and I don't watch everything, but anytime something of interest is there, I catch it. I'm a little annoyed about at having done that and causing the destruction, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Tech Tips is about the main channel. Sorry, yeah, the main channel is about the only thing I watch regularly. Sometime I'll watch the clips from the One Show. There's one segment that they have on their own channel, a side channel Tech News, that I really don't like. I really don't like how irreverent they are on that channel. That doesn't work for me. Like, if you're gonna give me news, I want it to be treated seriously. You don't want to be big enough to have to pay a team for production. Well, honestly, that is entirely under your control. I mean, and that's fine, and clearly they're still doing it, so, it appeals to more people. It simply does not appeal to me. Okay, the rest of it despawned. So I can remove this. Got a decent amount of material out of that. Don't know if I've got enough to build a second. Well, the thing is, they are a business. It's called Linus Enterprises, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, it is a business. They're building, like they're investing in leisure now. Like they're building a high-tech badminton court. The new desktop would be setting up the OBS, Firebot, and Tuber again. Yeah. The setup is not always fun. Stuff in his basement. He's doing great building. Yeah. Oh yeah. And they've had screw ups, and they've been upfront about them. If files can be transferred directly for stuff like OBS and all that, I don't know how, because I've had to reinstall everything from scratch myself. All right. Okay. Let's deal with the drill. You have stone in there. Where's the light? There we go. There's the light. Holy cow! You're full? How the hell are you full? Okay, I did not expect that to feel like this. Like yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's way more than I need. How much do I have in here? 2K. Oh, right. In this new building, there's platinum. There was platinum in that building. Like, I'm... Tiger is Hindu? What? How the hell did that get confirmed? Oh, bullshit. Okay. Um... Whoa, wait a minute. That's not... So nothing is blacklisted, nothing is blacklisted. This is just about... really close. You know what? Let's just have you. Let's not have you mind, because you're. Let's reverse that. Let's just see if you're gonna. They went to make bigger base, ship 60 large cargo container. They? There with a buddy of yours on a mining ship that had cargo storage and a base. Space start. One made the mining ship. There are a few mods. I found out one that drills mod. Well, it's 400k. They must also have had extra resources. You might well have a total. But I'll keep until everything is mine has been moved out. Wow. One mod that I enjoy if I want to automate stuff is the nano miner mod. Something I learned using that and other automation processes is that there's a certain level of automation where I start getting really bored. Mining ship has 0 cargo container, just those drills. Yeah, okay. Yeah, build and repair. They're nice for mass building kind of thing. But like I said, after all, what I've discovered about myself and how I like to play is that I need to remain active in the game. If all I have to do is sit on my ass and wait for stuff to be made, that's when I lose the interest in the game. At that point, I just walk away from the game and go do something else. Okay, so there's enough space here for you to pass. That's good. Ah. Oh, good. Okay, what is that? All right, I need to think of... No, wait. No, that's holding everything up. It makes no sense, but that is what is holding everything. I even did something new with that mining ship and had it have a foldable wing for attaching to the base ship. Otherwise, everything. Oh, nice. I got to an asteroid and said, "Be gone," and it's gone. Yeah, I had worked on a World Eater drill ship. All right, that's the. But again, like I just lost interest in the working of it. Okay, so that's going to be fine, which means that these guys aren't needed. Okay. I can eat. Ooh. Oh, you guys are a little... Oh, I see. Okay, you guys are further back. So this is where you should be. Hey, Akla! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Doing fine. Cleaning the garage. Some time to consider the input on the outline document. Is it my imagination, or is your other the other person commenting a little harsh? This time you can say you did the most? Cool. And that's the thing, like, it could simply be how I view commenting versus how they and you do it. Like, whoops, I forgot to grab something back there. Like, you know, like, I would not say to someone, cut this. You know, I would, you know, ask, I would say, okay, what, you know, I would say maybe this character's, you know, is not as, you know, maybe this character is not as needed for that, but like, I would not say just cut. That's not how I do things, how I think. Okay, can I make a... Give me one of those. Cool. I get top tools. Actually, no, that's not where this goes. Currently replying on how the guild works, which you may or may not have forgotten about since you had to stop to do some power washing. Ah. there more? Is there stuff I want to remove? I lost all my ammo that I picked up at the other place. That's disappointing. Oh well. All right.
Inventory full.
Yeah. So what this tells me is that when I run this, I'm going to want to, one, really slow the machine down because it can't process what it's getting. And not lower it as much as I did because I was at, the surface, I was dropping it by 2.5 meters. Ooh, there's already iron here. That's nice. The classic gravity spin around? Well, it's a classic for a reason.
Energy low.
Oh, when I started spinning around when oh when you're yeah, yeah, it's a little annoying that don't really stay on the straight line. That is the center. I need that as when I set it up to another location, I want the center, because if I do this, you know, this is basically where the iron marker lines up on my as the you know, closest to the surface. So that's what I want for the because once this is done, I will be blueprinting this. Although technically technically I could consider this done. It does work. One of the thing with Space Engineering, one of the reasons that I rarely play it, you know, full time, is that there's no real goal in the game. Yeah, but the problem with me, and this is a me thing, is I don't have drive. which means that I will have an idea. And then beyond that, I don't know what to do. Because even this miner here that I've made, that I wanted to see if I could do it and all that. But, I have no need for another one. Oh, cool. I did think about it. I did put batteries down in here. Good, good, good. So, once this is done, like I said, I was going to blueprint it, but really, what am I going to do with this? It's one of the reason why a lot of the time, well, most of the time, I give I throw my hand drill away, because at least that gives me something to overcome. But once I've overcome that, once I've, built myself enough of a starting point that, I don't have to mine manually anymore. Okay, then what? Yeah, I don't have the creative drive that the game of Space Engineer requires to get a lot out of it. Oh, you guys aren't finished. I like it, and I do play it. I just can't stay in it very long. Because, I run out of stuff to do. Go vroom in Space Engineer. Like, this is the kind of miner that would be useful to feed a a large project. Yeah, Kimball Space Program never worked for me. Uh, like I own it, but you wrote more than you wanted in the reply. Well, that's good. Oh, right, okay. Well, actually, no, I've got the pylons now, so I don't need these anymore. These were part of what held the structure up. But today is Relax Hope It Goes Away Day. They're just. Oh, well, yeah, I do hope that. But I guess I can say that this is done now. I am curious to see if I do a blueprint like this, will the will the pistons start extended the way they are? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. They are all shared inertia, and yeah, there's literally nothing I can do about it. Um, I, you know what? I'm an engineer, not a perfectionist, so I'm not gonna care. That's not an engineer? Okay, well, then I'm not an engineer. Right, I wanted to... hydrogen tank. Wait, what? Why are you not stockpiling? Oh, because you're not connected. Right. This was not planned to be that. Since we all love to distract the tiger from the space engineer, this is a social stream, so. Comment of the doc. Guilds heavily rely on recommendation letter, documented reputation for securing positions. She wasn't assigned to a capital workshop because she lacked the connection. Guild members sent her to a remote town instead. Her assignment wasn't meant to thwart her, it was simply the guild's practical choice with no hidden grandiose reason. So is that your comment or a comment that they made? Okay. I need to ask you at this point, what is the plot of the story? You say that it is going to be slice of life. At least that's what I believe you said. But even in a slice of life story, there needs to be a plot. The character needs to want something, and someone or something needs to get in the way of that. The big difference between slice of life and most of the other kind of story is the scale. The scale of the drama, the scale of the threat. So if I put you here now, you will refill. Okay. Stories of the Kirk. Yeah, but see, this is what happens. But what is the plot? What does the if you were to describe the story you want to tell in one phrase, what would it be? Well, it's not a question of pressure, is that it's how you know what the story is. Because like I said, slice of life only means that the drama is lower. There's still going to be something. And that something should be it should be possible to boil it down to a single phrase. Now that phrase will not give you the detail, and it may not even give you a sense of the scope, but the phrase is there. If I am to boil down the captain's heart, it's Jeremy and Gargaran meet, and their relationship changes the dynamic of entire species. That's a rough, and it's very rough. It's probably also very bad. I'm not good at that stuff, but that's kind of the thing. No. Oh wait, no, I might not have unlocked that yet. Timer block. There's the timer block. What do I need to put? Really? I did not put down. I did not put down any light. Firefly is not across the universe. It's barely across a small portion of a galaxy. Oh yeah, so do I. It's one of the reasons why I always leave progression on, because I enjoy it. Okay, so I need to put down a light. Okay.
Energy low.
$1,200 old? Yeah, that is old. Does he predate space flight? check something. That's neat. Uh, 16. A young and inexperienced alchemist takes the reign of her workshop and needs to prove herself until she can run it. Okay. Again, Akla, this is social. This is a stream where I'm just passing the time. So, you know, when I play Space Engineer later, I'm probably going to put a slowdown on the writing stuff. Here, I don't care. Well, the thing with the debt is that you're going to need to justify it. I get the feeling that you took that from a great many video games that start with, oh, you inherited this and now you've got debt. But if you pay attention in those games, they always link what you inherit to your family. If in that situation, there's no way she should have to deal with the debt of the business because it's not hers. She had nothing to do with it until she arrived. It's the guilds. If the debt belongs to someone, it belongs to the guild. That's okay. Plot holes can be filled. Well, I'm not in the habit of ignoring people, but since you asked so nicely. What did you think the plot hole was? Okay, so rotor. Traveler, the tabletop RPG has an interesting thing for age. A drug that you can stop aging as long as you take it. It's illegal, but you could try finding it. In the Tristan series, I have cryogenics. Well, stasis, because it's not really it's not done through cryogenics. Which leads to one convention in that world that I came up kind of on the fly, is that there's two time in the world: objective time and subjective time. Someone can be 35 years subjective, but 150 objective. One main character is an android, which is from a small form factor extension of a full AI housed in the ship. All comes from the thought that the AI comes from a machine planet and should be communicating with the AI core at all time, but then you thought, why would they be in communication? Because they want to? Started our prison in the opening of the first book, right? Yes. Yeah, he is in stasis. It's a old form of stasis. A stasis tube. He's in a stasis liquid. After 10 years, he spent 10 years in there. All right. Actually, I need all of that maximum. So you guys are going to be one group. A big part of the plot is that the trio goes to the Arcplanet at some point and discover the core has been ascended. The core ascends, there's nothing to communicate with in the first place, but time dilation and the like also... No. Okay, cool. Alright, these two I don't need to see because they're just there to... what are you? Ingots and organics? Okay, I don't need to see you either. Present identity. We are many, we are legion, we are Bob. Okay, so first thing I need to do is slow you down. Now, I need to figure out... Okay, I need to go sleep first. Get the daylight back. No, wrong end of the ship. I'm not gonna sleep in my cockpit. Wait, you're out of how are you? Well, you burnt it, but power is at 72. All right, let's give you more ice. Not like I'm short on ice. Alright, so I need to work out. Ow! That hurt. Lurk for food. All right, enjoy. Unless you're quick, I'll probably be. Unless you are quick, I will probably be offline by the time you come back, because I'm going to have to go for food fairly soon. Okay. So. Okay, that might be a problem. I don't know if the timer block can deal with a number that large. Yeah. 3,600 is as high as it goes. Oh boy. Well. come up with a different way of controlling my timer. So. What? No, that can't be right. You're saying this takes an hour. Oh, everything's been processed. So 360 at 1 degree per second. That's 360 seconds. Divided by 0.5. Divided by except that this does not take an hour to go around that. That's it? Oh, it's a rotation per minute. Okay. All right. It's not degrees per. Okay. It's a rotation per minute. So then it is 1 divided by 0.05. So 20 minutes times 60. So, okay. All right, got it. That makes way more sense. All right. I am going to stop this here because I need to go grab lunch. Sorry, dinner. So, thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by. Thank you, But It Plays. Thank you, Akla. Thank you. Anyone else I may have missed? Oh, Creative Luck. I'll be back in an hour and a half, give or take. And I'll be playing Satisfactory. So, I hope to see you then. If I do not, I hope you have a good rest of the week, a good weekend when it arrives, and I'll see you when I see you.